JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Police officer on suspension killed during supermarket robbery in Montego Bay. A police officer on suspension was killed during a robbery at a supermarket on Barnett Street in Montego Bay, St. James on Monday. Deputy Superintendent Linwoy Edwards, operations officer for the St. James Division, provided an update following the death of Gary Hamilton, who was attached to the St. James Division but was on suspension. All our resources have been activated, and we are carrying out operations across the parish to locate them because we have more than one person that we're looking at, he said. According to reports on Monday evening, Hamilton was at his place of work on Barnett Street, where he was employed as a security guard, when armed men entered the supermarket and robbed the proprietors of a large sum of money. During the incident, Hamilton was shot. He subsequently succumbed to his injuries after being taken to the hospital. Deputy Superintendent Edwards said that despite his being on suspension, it has hit the division hard. He has batchmates and co-workers who are still serving in the division, and it has affected a lot of persons, he disclosed. Edwards said the police will be pulling out all the stops to bring those responsible to justice. From last night to this morning, we have been doing the work, he declared. Hamilton, according to information garnered, had been on suspension since 2018 after he was convicted of receiving stolen property. Reports said that he was given a suspended sentence but was in the process of appealing up to the time of his death. Uncle fatally shoots nephew during Machete attack in Bogwalk. An argument between a man and his uncle reportedly over a piece of property turned deadly in Bogwalk, St. Catherine today. The nephew reportedly attacked and chopped his uncle, who is a licensed firearm holder, with a machete, and the man opened fire. The deceased has been identified as 31-year-old Labour Demar Facey of Swamp Lane in Bogwalk. According to reports, about 8:30 p.m., the uncle was at his home in the community when he was allegedly attacked by Facey with a machete while arguing over a piece of property. Facey reportedly used the machete to chop his uncle, who fired his licensed firearm, hitting his nephew. Both injured men were taken to the Linesman hospital, where they were admitted. Facey later succumbed to his injuries. The Bogwalk police are investigating the incident. Man gunned down in Fairview, Spanish Town. A 52-year-old man was gunned down in his community of Fairview in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Monday. He is Samuel Reed, a caregiver of Fairview in the area. According to reports, around 4:50 p.m., residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police. Upon their arrival, Reed was found lying face down on a road suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. He was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The police have yet to establish a motive in Reed's death. Detectives assigned to the Spanish Town Police Station are investigating the matter. Man killed on Temple Lane, downtown Kingston. A man was gunned down Tuesday morning while eating breakfast along Temple Lane in downtown Kingston in what investigators believe was a targeted attack. Detectives at the scene say early intelligence suggests the killing may stem from a dispute over a missing gun. The man, who was employed at a neighboring peanut store along Arbor Street, was reportedly seated along the sidewalk eating when gunmen approached on a motorcycle and shot him, then escaped. Commanding officer for the Kingston Central Police, Senior Superintendent Beresford Williams, said the police are exploring other possible motives.
We're hearing many theories, that is one, and we are going to be investigating all the theories that will come across. What we implore persons to do, whoever they are, whatever information they have, to share it with us, to come forward and share it with us, because we have one here. Is bringing these perpetrators to justice. Crime is down 28% in the Kingston Central Division, and we are enjoying, as at this morning, to include the murder we had recorded this morning, a 33% reduction in both shootings and murders. In terms of the murders, we are 10 versus 15 last year, and for shootings, we are 8 versus 12 last year. And so we have seen a significant reduction over the last 2 years of violent crimes within the space. Apart from the community engagement in terms of engaging the citizens, is how we conduct our policing. So we have increased numbers in terms of deployment. We have also been targeting persons who are known contributors to violent crimes.
Man dies after falling from ladder during strong winds in Portmore. A 55-year-old linesman died on Monday after falling from a ladder during the squall that brought strong winds across the island. Devon Cunningham was employed to make his Wi-Fi, was reportedly running a wire when he fell. Two theories have since emerged surrounding the cause of the incident, one suggesting that strong winds caused by the storm led to the fall, and another indicating that a delivery driver passing by may have snagged a section of the wire, causing Cunningham to become entangled and lose his balance. The Westchester Portmore resident was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he later died. His wife, Roxanne Humphrey Cunningham, said she has heard multiple versions of her husband fell, but has not received a clear explanation. When I went to the hospital, his clothes were filled with blood, rain, and dirt. His face was dirty. He fell hard, she said tearfully. He broke his leg. He broke his jaw. He fell on his face. Member of Parliament for St. Catherine South East, Robert Miller, visited the grieving family on Monday. I went by Zoom yesterday to visit the family, which is customary. His wife, Roxanne Humphrey Cunningham, is one of my key political workers, key supporters. Mr. Cunningham was also a supporter of the opposition party, with whom I had a very good relationship, Miller said. At this time, we want to give our support as best as possible to his wife and child and their family. We want to ensure that they have the strength and support at this time, he added. Investigations into the circumstances surrounding Cunningham's death are ongoing. Motorcyclist dies after crashing into utility pole. A motorcyclist has succumbed to injuries he suffered when his motorcycle crashed into a utility pole on Sunday in St. Elizabeth. The deceased has been identified as 33-year-old Omar Roach, a farmer of Ridge District, Junction, St. Elizabeth. About 4:30 p.m., Roach was reportedly driving his motorcycle along the roadway in Neath Mountain when he lost control of the vehicle and hit the utility pole. He suffered severe injuries and was taken to the Black River Hospital, where he died. The Junction police are conducting an investigation into the matter. Suspect in murder for alleged gang leader in Olympic Gardens arrested in St. Mary. A man was being sought in relation to last week's shooting death of an alleged gang leader in Olympic Gardens, St. Andrew, has been arrested in St. Mary. The police say the suspect was apprehended around 6 a.m. on Monday during an intelligence-driven operation in the Lebanon housing scheme in Islington. He is to be questioned as part of the probe into the gunning down of Mark Harrison, otherwise called Mark II, at his premises in Olympic Gardens, St. Andrew on Wednesday, June 11, around 11 p.m. According to the police, Harrison is the alleged leader of the 440 Drive gang. The suspect reportedly fled the area following the killing and was being tracked by the police, who were reportedly hot on his heels up to the time of his arrest. The Jamaica Constabulary Force remains committed to working collaboratively across divisions to pursue wanted persons and ensure public safety, said Commander of the St. Mary Police, Anthony Wallace. The police are appealing to anyone with information that can assist in this or other investigation to contact the St. Mary Police at 876-994-2223, 876-333-9530, or Crime Support 311. Police seized over $50 million in Hanover and charged 3 alleged lottery scammers. The Jamaica Constabulary Force's Anti-Lottery Scam Unit, ALSU, says it seized about $50 million in cash in operations in Hanover between June 12 and 14. The seizures were made under its Scam Done Justice Around initiative. The Corporate Communications Unit, CCU, says 4 people were arrested after the unit carried out more than 30 raids in Top Hill, Newtown, Sandy Bay, and other areas of the parish. 3 of them have since been charged with breaches of the Law Reform Fraudulent Transactions Special Provisions Act. They are 21-year-old Maurice Campbell of Top Hill, Sandy Bay, 21-year-old Taj Ray Jones of Top Hill, Sandy Bay, and 22-year-old Shamar Forbes, otherwise called Tyrone, of Lucy. The CCU says 3 imitation firearms and 11 high-end motor vehicles were also seized in the operations. Head of the ALSU, Deputy Superintendent of Police Dave Brown, reaffirmed his team's commitment to disrupting the lottery scam. These operations are not only about seizures and arrests, but it's about systematically dismantling the financial structure that is being built from this trade, said DSP Brown. Since the start of the initiative on June 5, more than $40 million in cash has been seized, along with several high-end vehicles and other lottery scamming paraphernalia. The police are urging citizens to share information and report individuals participating in the illicit lottery scam trade by contacting CTOC at 876-967-1389, the National Intelligence Bureau at 811, Crime Support 311, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.